Hello YouTube and welcome to another buyer's guide video here. A lot of times people ask me which iPad should I get. I definitely recommend first of all the third generation iPad. The Retina display is definitely worth it. It's great. It's fantastic, and you can get them cheap on eBay, already used for around 400 euros. No problems here, just a basic version. But there are a few things you have to consider. First of all, is the Wi-Fi only version enough for me? Or do I need the one with the 3G or 4G LTE antenna? This is the question of how long do you want to use your iPad on the go. All of you, I guess, have a smartphone, and all the smartphone, it doesn't matter if it's iOS, if it's Android, or if it's Windows Phone, they all support the mobile hotspot, or called tethering function. You can, so that the iPad can use the data connection of your smartphone to get online. But no problems here, because all the data you are using on your iPad you won't surf on your smartphone, so this is equals out. But you have to think about another thing, and this is battery life. Not the battery life on the iPads, they are great, but on your smartphone. If you're using it for, let's say, I would say 30 minutes a day, this would be fine. You can still get with your smartphone over the day, you just have to recharge it every night. This is normal, and 30 minutes of tethering is no problem for the smartphone. For more, no way. After that you can't use it anymore as a normal phone or do anything with it, and it's not sure that you make the whole day. Unless you recharge it in the middle of the day, and this is not really the point. Even and you have to think about, you want to be mobile. You don't want to sit next to a plug. So this is a question. If you want to use it often outside, so let's say every day on the go, on the train or where else, or a couple of days under the week or the weekends. If you're near a power outlet and you want to use your smartphone as a hotspot, think about it. Then it can be possible that you use it as a mobile device with internet connection without the LTE module, just by using your smartphone as an internet connection. If you want to use it more, like an hour a day, definitely get the LTE version here. So this is the first decision you have to make. Second decision you have to make is the size. The iPad comes in 3 different sizes: 16 GB, 32 GB and 64 GB. I've already made a video about the Retina iPad with 16 GB. For me it is enough. You can do all the things, but you have to be careful not to store as much old stuff on the device as you maybe would with the 32 or 64 GB version. If you have this discipline to just delete the movies you have watched, the newspaper you have read, or the music you won't listen to for another month or week, then it's fine. You can definitely survive with the 16 GB version, even on this high resolution Retina display and their apps. 32 is great for me as well. I have no clue how to fill it, and I never had the 64 GB version. That would definitely be only an option for me if I would use the iPad for heavy photography or HD recording and editing. So we have LTE or 3G, yes or no, memory size, and final decision, color. The iPad comes in 2 different versions, black or white. I personally prefer the white version. For me it looks like more like the Apple style. White is an Apple color, and I like white better. Even what I don't like on it, if you switch the device off, then of course the black version looks better without the white frame and the black hole on the middle. There are two other things you might consider, and this is, a lot of people tell me, watching a movie, definitely get the black version. It won't distract you because you're sitting in a dark room and you won't see the white border and it won't distract you. I never had this problem on a white iPad. I never saw the white frame and it never distracted me. On the other hand, I tell people get the white version because all the internet, all the stuff you read and most of the internet is black ink on a bright background. So the white bright frame, you won't notice it as much on a white bright background. You won't recognize it that much. On the other hand, I never have bothered about this on a black frame, on a black version iPad. So it's exactly the same. Maybe you want to go into a store and check it out, what you would prefer more. Definitely, if you turn them off, black version looks way better in my opinion, but in usage I like the white version better. So these are the three things you have to consider. LTE module, yes or no. Size, 16 GB are enough, 32 are great, and 64 if you're a heavy user who wants to save a lot of videos, do a lot of editing and save a whole bunch of newspaper years on them. And black or white, this is definitely a personal question. Either version won't distract you from what you are doing on the iPad. So this is it. I hope I could help you a little bit. Thanks for watching and bye.